This is The Chairman and the Artist, where vision meets creation. Let's talk. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Rafael from The Chairman and the Artist. Today, the artist is out watching a movie, so we got another artist hanging out, Mr. Rudy Palominos. Welcome back, Mr. Rudy.
Hey,
I'm
Raf,
going to
how's
give
it going?
you a full introduction, but anyway, coming at you from Reno, Nevada, September 18, the biggest little city in the world. And here we go.
Yeah, and
Today we got
I'm coming
Rudy.
at you. I'm coming at you from Or, Germany in Niedersachsen. So
Andale.
yeah,
He's
and it's
coming. He's very very far away. But the cool thing about communication skills is that we can see each other now. We can talk to each other by video, all the way from another country. It's so fucking cool.
yeah, this technology is fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it's
Yeah.
scary though too. Scary.
Ah,
I get scared with AI. I get scared with AI.
I don't want to say I get too scared, but uh I don't like being fooled by AI too much. So that's why like
Well,
when you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook and you're like, oh, that looks beautiful, and then all of a sudden you see in the corner, oh, it's AI. Like, damn it. Yeah, yeah,
Well, that's one thing. You don't know what's real or not anymore when you're
yeah.
watching shit, even on your scroll, And this girl looks too perfect to be real, and then it is.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
it's an
Yeah.
AI. I've been stalking AI people or whatever.
I got a crush on an AI girl. I got a
And
No,
what
no, she's my girlfriend. She wrote me back.
see the other scary part is the part where the people using AI for what do you call it for psychiatry work.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it gets scary.
Yeah,
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 and a lot
you
of
don't want
people
your
are beginning to talk to AI. And I think one of the ones that's kind of started was Alexa, where suddenly you feel like you have a buddy at home. And Alexa, do this. Alexa, do that.
Yeah.
And you
I
know,
saw I think it was on YouTube where it was this interview about this guy who basically only talks to ChatGPT and he doesn't even have real friends, and he's like, no, the ChatGPT understands me more than real people do, and this and that, and so it just makes that human connection further and further.
man, what the hell is going on?
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. I wonder if it's because it's in the phone is in the shade.
Or like we would say in German, was los? Was
What's
los?
lost? I'm
Was
pretty
los?
sure it's working still good. It just
Okay.
got dark, the screen.
Okay.
I'm like,
Well,
what the fuck is
you look
going
good.
on
You
here?
look good on my end. So
Oh, all right.
yeah.
And back to AI. Yeah, that's the part. It's bad enough we became isolated after the 9/11. I mean 9/11, after the COVID shit.
After the pandemic. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and now with this fucking with this situation that we got, uh, we're not communicating as much. Like right now, early the last couple of days, I got a call and do my DUI classes, and I think the
Raphael
lady
Bird
that answers the questions is AI
is a computer.
or
Is a
it's
computer. Yeah.
computer. So I
A
didn't get to
program.
talk to somebody. I don't think I talked to somebody real.
No,
It was
probably.
really kind. It was really nice. And usually, when you go through this process, they're rude to you. You know,
Exactly.
wherever you call, they
Exactly.
just straight out rude. Sir, you're gonna be at this time at this day. You better do it quick.
And
And
it's like,
now,
oh.
and the classes are done online or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to make sure I'm gonna go talk to him because he's going through it too, and I want to make sure that I'm signing up for the right stuff. I got to
Right.
get some money together to sign up and take the courses. It's like 8 hours of computer time, sit behind the screen for 8 hours and do. For anybody who's addicted to TikTok or Instagram, that's gotta be torture.
Yeah. They can only handle 15 seconds at a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even sometimes um Like with my so I have a 7-year-old son, and sometimes I make him watch like a movie. Like, no, 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 we're not gonna watch something short. I want you to extend your attention span, and let's watch something at least that's a little longer than 15 minutes or a half hour, like a normal program or something like that. But yeah, it's crazy. Like this quick attention span is just it's hard for people to concentrate nowadays. You know.
The other thing is stuff that we used to take a task to do, or hey, I got to think of how to do this. We don't have to think it no more. We just give it the project to AI. The AI kind of does the thinking. We kind of fix it from there, or add our ad lib, take this
Right.
off, personalize it. But I wonder what's that going to do also for the writers. Right now, the artists, we're going through something that I don't think, there's more computer shit generated, there's more
Mm-hmm.
art generated to computer than than the old school way of
In the
people
old school
writing.
way.
Like that's the cool thing about doing like spray painting. It's
Mm-hmm.
still something that you're going to be out there. You're not behind a screen, you
Right.
know. You might have the cell phone recording you in the
Yeah, of
background, but
course.
you're
Yeah.
still doing you still have to have hands free and doing this work. But yeah, I wonder how that's going, and five, and we don't have to wait 20 years to see the results anymore, homie. I think the results we get to see it in 3 years now.
It's a lot. It affects people psychologically, and it affects the masses a lot faster than we think. And I also believe that um, even back in the day, it just took longer for research to be processed, and anybody who was doing the study work and things like that, because of course it was either old school computer ways or with paper and but yeah, you got our generation. I think people our age. I mean, I'm 48. I know you're a little older than I am, but still not by too much. But we're very fortunate that we kind of were around before computers and all technology. And even
Hmm.
like in my radio career, I saw how it went from to where I was playing tapes and CDs and even actual records when I was doing college radio, to going all digital. To everything turned to all computer, and everything ran by itself, and you didn't have to be in the radio station anymore. Uh, um, you know, and so yeah, I think that we still have that advantage that we were around before technology took over.
And I wonder how this is also going to affect when it comes to oh man, everybody wants an answer right away. Nobody's as patient anymore, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially because you can see it that it's done on the computer,
Yeah.
and people don't even want to give you a day to think about something. Hello, you haven't responded.
Instantly. Yeah. Exactly.
It's like,
Instantly.
motherfucker, you just text me about an hour ago, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this and whether
Yeah.
I want to do this. But right now, we also live in the right now. Right now, we think
Yeah.
everything can be done right now because of the computer. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's at least when I was growing up, we called it like the microwave thinking, where that was the fastest thing that we had was a microwave because it could cook your food so fast, and then it became that you just wanted everything just instant. You wanted instant answers. You wanted even your coffee's instant. Everything is just the gratitude, or something as simple as let's say going shopping. Like some people don't do even that anymore. It's just all online, all on the tablet. I mean, even now, like it's even difficult trying to explain that to my son. Like, no, like you know, back in the day, you just couldn't click on the screen and a box shows up in 2 days at your door. It's like you had to go to the store, and if they didn't have it, you couldn't get it. But yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it's
we're
kind of funny
we're
because the grandkids are over there in the like your kid is over there in the room just shopping. Oh,
yeah.
here, Dad, I'm gonna buy this or whatever. I need to. Okay, can I get the credit card? Can you get
Yeah,
me?
can I get
It is
this? Yeah.
so trippy, you know. Um, I was just thinking, damn, it fucking spaced it with a plane going by. I had a plane going by. You guys could probably hear the sound because I don't have the ear
The
things
headphones
yet.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta invest in that. But me and Vaca are surviving. We just got another job in Wanamaca.
Mm-hmm.
We got a graffiti job coming up in Wanamaca. We just got finished with a job at Ebenezer's, a torta place.
Oh yeah, yeah. Torta
And
Ebenezer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I
yeah,
remember that.
shout out to Ebenezer's.
Yeah.
And so he's got more work for us also.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do some more work on his place. And it's been a challenge. He Vaca got himself a portfolio. So now we gotta go door to door
Yeah,
selling with a portfolio.
I saw your unveiling on I think it was either Instagram or Facebook, but yeah, yeah, and he
Yeah.
opened up. He's like, "Oh, I got a portfolio." Yeah, no, I'm happy for you guys. I'm really happy for you guys, and it's nice to see you guys kicking ass. And painting is as much as you can and where you can, and it's just nice to see everything grow and expand, and yeah, I'm just really happy for you guys.
You know what sucks? When I don't have painting to do, no chairs, no nothing. All I do is walk around with a fucking iPad on my fucking hand with TikTok or Instagram I'm addicted to that bullshit. So I can't wait to get work so I can get
To
off
get
that
work.
shit and
Put
get
it.
to do
Yeah.
something. If not, I'm constantly in there, posting or doing this and that. I'd rather just post or constantly just trying to kill time because I'm trying to figure
Hmm.
out what to do. And so I'm grateful when we get these jobs. I'm grateful that I'm away from the fucking social media and shit like
Right.
that for a
Right.
couple of hours and just be out there spray painting
And being in
or
the moment. Yeah.
Mhm. Because
Yeah.
even at home, as soon as like it's so funny. I was just noticing as I was making empanadas earlier, and I said to
Oh,
myself, no
that's
TV, no radio. I want to have silence while I
yeah.
cook. So I figure I'm not gonna have anything, and my phone kept lighting up like, "Hello."
Yeah.
No, no, it would just light up. No phone call,
Beep,
nothing
beep.
coming
Oh,
in.
okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like, "Hello, I'm over
I'm
here."
here. Look at
Like,
me.
hey,
Look at me.
motherfucker, I'm trying to. You're supposed to ring only when somebody
No,
calls. Why are you lighting
no.
up? It
Yeah.
is so weird. And
Is
also my
it?
iPad, once in a while, the voice thing, Sirius or whatever.
Yeah.
Hello, the bitch all suddenly wakes up
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and,
Yeah. I
and
actually
starts talking.
I actually turned her off. I turned her off because I was at a friend's house and one day, and Siri just came on like, "What was that?" Blah 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 blah. And my friend was like, she's like, "I don't like that." She's like, "Can you turn that off?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." And ever since then, I got a new phone, and it says, "Oh, you haven't set up Siri yet." Blah blah. And I'm like, "Well,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not.
we want to listen to you.
Yeah, like, I don't want to set you up anymore. You spy bitch."
No, it's just not only like that. It's like it's nosy.
Yes,
Like why you
correct.
being nosy of my fucking conversation?
Correct. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
this means you are listening to me,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker.
Yeah. And when you
Mhm.
don't talk, even when you don't ask for her, even when you
Yeah,
don't ask. Yeah.
I mean, the other funny part that with the computer world, at my age, a lot of people don't even think I'm computer literate,
Yeah.
or they don't even think that I can build websites. So it's
Oh
hella
no. Yeah.
funny
You surprise people all the time. Yeah.
when I come up and when Vaca's doing his sales, and I also let him know, hey, if you guys don't have a website, just to let you know, I can build you a website
Mm-hmm.
so you guys can have orders coming in, or I can build you, for your menu or whatever. They look at me like, the fuck kind of paisa is this? You know, it is so fucking trippy, and also lately, I go to the shop, and some of the characters there are pretty interesting. Like I ran into a military guy, and
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about his military experience.
Right.
And I said, "Hey, bro, if you don't mind, I would like to do an interview with you because I had a lot of military guys, but I don't want to say I remember this because I don't remember everything. But it'd be kind of
Right.
cool to hear your side of the story from your point of view."
Right.
He says, "Oh yeah, I also write books." I said, "That's even better, you know. Then maybe you should
Fantastic.
let me read one of your books, and then that way we can do the podcast." Really, you do a podcast? It's like
You do
it's
it
so
all. Raph does it all. Raph does it
no, but
all.
it's so weird when they say really. It's like, what the fuck did I just waste my time for?
Wow.
Inviting you and all this and that, and telling you that I do a podcast.
Right, right. Well, I think sometimes a lot of people don't realize how much, I don't want to say, just artists in general, not even just tattoo artists, but people who are creative at heart, just have these small little, and I don't want to say hobbies, but these things that they dabble in. It's just like, yeah, like me. I of course, radio was my main career, but when I tell somebody, "Oh, I can paint." "Oh, you paint?" Or, I like to cook. "Oh, you can cook?" Or, small things like that. Like, people just don't, you're like, "Yeah, I just don't tattoo. I just don't make chairs." It's like, I do other things too as well, and especially with the computer literacy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people can't even concept wrap their mind around the concept of coding and different things like that. Luckily, I did learn some of that stuff too when I was working in the radio station and building, helping build websites and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like we're not one trick ponies. We definitely have other stuff going on. I can do more than just a flip, you know.
Yeah, being taken as a computer guy. No, I'm not. They don't see that,
Right.
and I'm not like super great at computers, but I'm pretty good enough to
But you
survive,
know your way around. Yes, you know your
and
way
also
around.
to
Most definitely.
understand the
Most
potentials
definitely.
of AI and this and that.
Yeah.
To understand the capabilities and how scary this fucking thing is. You know, at the same
And,
time, back
and
to
that's why
AI, it's a fucking blessing because now I can. It sounds like I'm a little bit intelligent. It does all my writing.
but that's why I always say please and thank you. Please and thank you to ChatGPT, just in case when they take over, they'll be like, "Oh, he was nice. He said please and thank you. We'll kill him last."
We'll do a fast execution.
Yeah,
Just
exactly. It'll be painless for you. It'll be
just shoot
painless.
a bolt through you real quick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like a cattle, like a slaughterhouse or
Oh
something.
yeah. I've been watching
Hmm.
robots, those new robots that keep unleashing,
Oh,
and more. I don't know. I don't understand humans. At one point, we fight for work, and others, we want to build something to work for us, but we fight for work.
yeah, and it's kind of like the same. The
And
same.
why do we want to build something that to work for us when we fight for work?
It's like the same sort of idea with like what we were talking about with Siri and her always listening. It's like my parents growing up in the 60s and even maybe even the 50s, where they were like, "Oh, the government's listening. They got a tap in your phone." And now it's like, "Hey Alexa, blah 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 blah." It's like, yeah, you invited the tap right into your home. It's like, yeah, we shoot ourselves in the foot. We shoot ourselves in the foot.
Through convenience, we let go of all our freedoms. Through
Yes,
convenience, we let go of
yeah.
all our privacies. Through
Convenience,
convenience,
convenience, and
agreed.
also,
I need this fucking product.
yeah,
I'm going to agree. I'm not even going to read the contract. Agreed.
yeah. For convenience and for the false sense of security, we give up our freedoms very
Yeah,
easily. Uh huh.
yeah.
Hmm.
And we're
Yeah.
not giving it
Well,
up to a government now anymore. We're giving it up to a fucking monster, a
yeah.
computer.
Well, and I mean, I don't have any cameras in my home, but I know people that have like cameras in their living room, in their bedroom, and like that are always recording. And it's just, I know it's a lot. It's normal for a lot of the younger generations, but I don't want somebody recording what I'm doing every day. It's like,
That
yeah,
is
oh
weird, huh? How
yeah,
people have and to keep an eye on their kids and stuff, they have put cameras inside their houses,
right, right.
and that's kind of like the one private sanctuary that we kind of had. But now, because we also want to know who's really doing the picking or who's beating up who, because those
Yeah.
little fuckers lie. By the time they show up, they're pointing the finger at each other.
I mean, I'm lucky. I only have one kid, so I mean that I don't have that. But yeah, when you have two kids, then yeah, it's over. You have no idea who's doing what. But that's a big thing here in Germany.
Uh huh.
I want to say I'm probably safe to say in Europe in general,
Uh
but
huh.
being very private about your home and like okay, say for example, back in the day when I was living in Reno or whatever, say I got a new place to live. Oh, I take pictures. Oh, here's my living room. Oh, here's my kitchen. Oh, here's my bathroom. Here's this is my street. This and that. And like you do not do that here. You will not see me get on and give you a tour of my apartment because it's just something that's considered very private. Like you keep your home life private, and yeah, I've come to really enjoy that. I've come to really enjoy that about the culture here.
I think social media took away all the privacy because everybody's posting in their bathroom. There's more fucking bathroom posts now than ever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doing my TikTok dance, Yeah,
Yeah, you're using the bathroom mirror to do a picture or whatever.
right.
You're using the bathroom mirror to do the fucking makeup. A lot of people. The one
And then
place you would never probably
and
bring a
you
camera,
and you
there's a
see who does
camera in there now.
and you see who doesn't flush their toilet.
Yeah, I mean it's so weird that uh through social media we just show everything and anything, you know. We're not aware of displaying our belongings and this and that. And later, I wonder why their shit got stolen because
Yeah, yeah,
you're
exactly.
bragging about all the bling bling on the wall and all this, and some of this has value.
Why your house gets robbed and then all of a sudden your things are gone, Yeah, yeah. It's been and speaking about like the privacy thing, like that was one of the I want to say hardest transitions with when I was doing radio was that
Hmm.
we would always have like these meetings with these consultants and like, oh, you know how you can connect with your audience more is share the most things about your private life that you can and blah blah, and they just feel this connection with you, and I'm just like, well, I don't want to tell somebody that I have, I got a rash on my ass or something like that, or or well, last night I had a big fight with my wife, and now she's not talking to me, and I had to sleep on the couch, or whatever it may be, and it's just really it's really one of those things where no there's no secrets anymore. There's no
No,
secrets
we let
anymore.
all our privacy out the fucking window. Not
Yeah.
only that, we're making fun of ourselves or making fun of the behaviors or this or that. Some of us make skits, and it's just so fucking weird that I'm addicted to this fucking thing where I keep scrolling and scrolling. And next thing you know, another hour went by.
Well, and that's
So
why it's called doom scrolling. It's called doom scrolling. You're
somebody
just
do me a fucking favor and please order one of my chairs or tables so I can
because
so
you
I
have a
can get
job.
back to work. Go to
What's
stingraytattoo.net. Here we go,
there? You
bullying
go. What's that
bullying
website? Yeah.
salesman.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And
Here,
what's
Ralph, these are how you gonna sell them, all right?
the mural website?
Graffiti City NV. For anybody who wants to check out the murals or wants to get a mural, check out the website. We do have a portfolio there. Well, Paca, he's got a portfolio there.
Perfect.
He's got a book. He can be proudly to show up at your place and show you the book. He's very proud. I told him we should be doing one a year, so
Yeah. Yeah.
we
Yeah.
document the yearly projects. You
And
know.
you know what? I'm actually I'm happy because I'm assuming that I'm in the book too as well, because I helped a little bit with that Mexicali project that you
Oh,
guys
see,
did on Virginia. I mean, I
told you.
painted the green sugar skull.
Oh, cool. You know what? You know what's also good job. Good job claiming that one, homie.
See,
You know
yeah.
what's also cool? What's the name? Vaca was going through Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
And then on one of his murals, there's George Lopez taking a photo with one of his Jose Alfredo Jimenez in one of the restaurants,
Oh,
taking a
really?
photo with employees or whatever. And I thought, oh, dude, you should be proud. Look how they're using your mural. And yeah, they also
There.
use this mural in a couple of videos, rap Mexican rap videos.
Yeah, yeah.
They're using his video.
Is that the one that he did on Vassar?
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Where?
George Lopez took some pictures in front of his painting.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Wow.
Damn, look at you. You're
Yeah.
so close to touching that vato.
Yeah,
Almost
exactly.
there.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I remember when he was painting that. I think I stopped by and hung out with him for, while he was painting that. Yeah, that one's great.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, man, that color shit that he does, how he does that color stuff,
It's beautiful. It's
uh,
beautiful.
not only is it beautiful, it's trippy as hell. Let me tell you my experience when we went to Winnemucca. When Winnemucca happened, um, he went rebel. He says they're gonna get a vacazo because they wanted this, and that. And like, now they're gonna get a vacazo.
Right, right,
And
right.
I
It's
think this is the reason we didn't get invited to the next one. But anyway, he did that
okay.
car with all those colors. I got to see him do that, bro. And watching him do that while you're smoking,
Yeah.
fucking one of the coolest fucking things. Watching this motherfucker throwing colors left and right, and this fucking thing is coming
And
together.
just creates and it just comes to
Oh,
life. Yeah,
bro, it is an experience. It's fucking trippy as hell,
yeah.
you know. Because I had to step back. I done what I done, but I had to step back. And as I'm taking a little break with my coffee, and I'm watching this motherfucker all suddenly fucking go crazy with his car. I'm like, holy shit, that was trippy. That
Right.
was trippy for me, and that's like, it's an experience that I think if people were to watch some of these graffiti writers doing some work and all the motion and the movement and everything that goes along with it,
Oh, it's a
it's
full body. It's a full body emotion. It's yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, finish your point. Yeah.
yeah, it's very impressive. It's very impressive, bro.
Yeah.
It's almost, it's weird to say. It's almost like watching a guy dance, but
Yes.
as he's
Yeah.
dancing,
Yeah.
he's
Because you're
throwing his
not
fucking art.
you're
You
not
know,
just painting with your hand. You're painting with your whole body, and you're moving around. And yeah, I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't understand either. And I think that we can always learn. We can always learn new techniques. We can always learn. There's a bunch of channels that I follow on YouTube as well, and who did I see? I saw Justin Bua on Instagram, and he talks about his art critiquing some people, and he did this short video, and he's like, don't just draw with your hand. He's like, move your whole body. It's like it's your whole body in motion as you create this art, and just how it's much more than just the tip of your pencil or the graffiti spray cap. It's who you are. It embodies this whole movement and this energy that you're getting out, and a lot of people don't understand that. Even when you're painting something small, you're still moving around, or
Mhm.
you're flipping it upside down, or you're looking at it like this, or one eye, or maybe like you when you're all lit up and you're like, oh, now I see it. Like yeah, yeah,
One of the things that I would, for people that have problem, I sometimes an artist will come into the shop and I would see that this motherfucker has the ability, and he's like, but he's intimidated because he thinks he can accomplish the next step.
right,
So they're like, dude, how you do this portraits and they're so fucking detailed. I want to get to you. Look at my portrait, and I see it, and I'm like, bro, you're almost there. But can I teach you a trick? I go, flip them upside down.
yep,
Now
yep,
what you're doing is copying shapes, and not so much trying to copy the thing. Try and copy shapes. Learn to
yeah,
work with shapes, and don't look at the picture. You know, or block out an area and work on that area. So
mm-hmm.
that way you're
Mm-hmm.
not intimidated by the whole picture. You're just intimidated by that little area, and learn
Right,
to work with shapes. That was my idea of how to get away when you're trying to copy something and you're intimidated with trying to get it perfect.
Yeah, and that's exactly the same advice that I heard just a few days ago too as well. Another YouTuber, and he had said that too as well. He's like, flip it upside down, and his example was it was like a graffiti character, and it was like from the ground perspective up, right? So the shoe was there, and then you looked up the leg, and then you kind of looked up towards the sky, and he's all, but when you flip it, he's all, now the shoe is more of a shape. You're not thinking about it like, oh, I need to make it look like a shoe. It's like, no, make it look how it would be, and adapt your mind not to just think of it as a leg or this and that, just more look at those shapes and forms and how everything connects and flows together and just comes out naturally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that trick does work for people
Mm-hmm.
that have that side effect, that we have that kind of side effect, you
Yeah.
know. And there's a trying to copy a portrait, like doing a portrait of a person or whatever, where you have to be, you're trying to do exactly the same. That's really hard comparing to creating a character or creating your own. I'm going to create a bandito, and you start
Yeah.
putting your own details and this and that. And you're not copying. When you're creating that bandito, you're not stressed and stuff. You're just having fun.
Yeah, because
You're
there's no restrictions. You're not trying to make it look like something that already exists, or you're not trying to, like you say, when it's a portrait, you're like, I need to make it look like this person, or I need to make it look like this animal. I need to make it look how this thing is. But when it's something that's free form or free thought, then there's kind of no restrictions whatsoever.
yeah, and that to me is more fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have more fun with that kind of art than doing
Then
the
then render
fucking.
then rendering. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that son of a bitch, because you will be judged, you will be compared to, and this and that. But when you create a character right out of your fucking head, or you create something that you
Or
never
your own
even thought
style.
you had,
Yeah,
you know, you just like create this fucking background or something in the background, and you had it in your head, and you also build it up, and you figure it makes sense to the mind. Uh,
mm-hmm.
to me, that's fucking hella fun. It is more exciting to do than being pressured to try and copy.
Right. Copy a picture or something that's already been drawn, even if it's
Yeah.
another
Mhm.
artwork. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm tattooing one of my clients right now, and his grandfather might be involved with the old timer gangsters. So he's
Okay.
doing research on his grandfather, and it turns out that his grandfather was working with what's his name,
He was
Luciano, the
packing a
Luciano
Tommy gun.
family, Lucky Luciano's family. Can you believe that shit? It's so
Wow.
fucking cool. You know,
Wow. Yeah.
they believe that Grandpa is one of the ones that got away. That they never found out anything, this, and that.
Yeah.
You know, but the more they do the research of the ancestors, like, hey, Grandpa only had this kind of job. Back in the day, they paid this. The
Yeah.
motherfucker had
How did
this
he
much.
afford this? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, he was doing a lot of movie for this guy right
Mm-hmm.
here.
Mm-hmm. You're saying he was a paper boy, but he had two houses. Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool finding out about what's gonna, what more stuff we find out about this family history that my
Oh,
client is going
of
through.
course.
It's pretty cool. Ah, man, how it's beginning to get a little cold over here. It's gonna the time is gonna change, cabron. It's
Yeah, we're already there. We're already
you
getting
know,
cold. Yeah.
you guys. Oh yeah, you guys will get freezing over there, huh?
Yeah, it's been pretty cold, but see, now I'm already in Celsius, not
Um,
Fahrenheit anymore.
yeah. You guys get all the colors in that area too? You guys get the the autumn colors with the trees?
Oh yeah, we do get the autumn colors and stuff like that. Not so much snow. I mean, it does snow, but it doesn't usually stick on the ground for too long. It did snow about 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago or 5 years ago. Like the first year that we came out here, it snowed pretty good. Um, but yeah, we definitely get the fall colors and stuff like that. But yeah, it's starting to get cold. I think this next Friday and Saturday will be warm, but after that, it's all going to be downhill. After that, looks like 60 degrees and then 50s, and then yeah, and then it'll start going down as the winter months come in, and it's cold. It's cold. Like it's not like Nevada gets cold, and we get snow in Reno, but man, it's not cold like out here. So
I
here
think
the
because you guys get the ocean breeze. It's
not necessarily that because we're not really close to an ocean, but it's very humid. So there's a lot of moisture in the air. And so those small little moisture droplets that freeze in the air just make it, God, fucking cold, like in your bones cold. Like like in Nevada, it's it's
Mhm.
it's it's fine. You could have a
It's
snowy
dry
day.
cold over
Yeah,
here. Over there, you
correct.
guys got humid cold.
Yeah, and it's, man, I tell you, ah man, it's fucking cold out here. It's fucking cold. That's all I can say. I remember the first time I came out here to visit, and I'm like, man, I've never felt the cold like this before, ever, ever. It's cold, but I'm used to it. I'm used to it now. I'm definitely used to it now. But yeah, we get cold over here. We get cold.
And the is it flatlands where you live? Is it a lot of mountain range area? What's the story on there?
Not necessarily where I'm at. Not necessarily mountain ranges. A lot of hills,
Okay.
a lot of hills. And I'm definitely surrounded by a lot of farmland. So at least in
Oh,
our
okay.
area, in Niedersachsen, Lower Saxony, the state that we live in, which is like northwest part of the country, um, it definitely is green most of the time, most of the year, because there's just a bunch of crops that are always being circulated in the fields, and a lot of hills, not very many mountains where I'm at, but there are
Okay.
mountains in Germany, but not
Yeah,
necessarily.
but maybe that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why it's fucking. You guys can even feel the cold waters.
Oh
No
yeah,
fucking,
because the
no
wind just
shelter
comes.
from the wind.
Yeah, wind comes through, man, and it'll howl through the village. It'll
Yeah.
really, like like watching like a haunted house, or a horse cartoon.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly, exactly,
Then
exactly.
it whistles even louder. Once it gets here, where you can feel the wind whistle,
Oh
that's when
yeah.
you know you're fucked.
Well,
You
and
know.
I've even been out, like either walking the dog or just taking a walk, and the wind passes so fast through the trees, like in little sections where the branches cross, you could hear it like whistle through the trees, like almost like you're doing a, you know.
Oh no, that's fucking
Yeah,
cool, man.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can just imagine like being there in the dark and fucking like you don't know where these whistles are coming from. Is it a human, another human? Is
Yeah,
it the
or it's
fucking trees?
trees. Yeah, it's a
Eventually, if
tree
you don't
or
know the
trees,
area.
and it's dark. It's dark. Okay, so I live in a tiny village. It's only about 600, 700 people. We have we have two traffic lights, but they're not even necessarily in the village. They're just on the main road that runs through the village. And I think after midnight, the street lights turn off too as well.
And then you go outside and check out
And you go outside and it's pitch black, and it's pitch black. It's
Now,
just
what
it.
about the stars? You don't get to see stars? Oh, that
Oh
a
yeah.
moon.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I
That's what
love
I'm
this.
trying to say. Like, since you've been in Reno, we the light pollution over here.
The
But
light pollution.
when you move out of the light pollution, it's fucking cool to kick it under the stores, huh?
It's beautiful. It is beautiful because you could actually. there's times where the sky is so clear you could actually see like the clouds of the Milky Way. Like you could see like what you see from like these NASA photos or like the
Hmm.
James Webb telescope photos where it's really really neat. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, "Is that really like what the
Yeah,
Milky Way
fucker.
looks
That's
like?"
what's
Like, yeah,
that, like the city lights. All those city lights should shut down after like a certain time,
it should, it should, it should.
and that way also it would help the bugs and all these animals that the city lights fuck up
Exactly,
a lot of the bugs and animals. You
exactly.
know.
Yeah, yeah. It's not good,
Uh,
not good for nature at all. No.
no, no, we need bugs. Bugs are good. You know.
Yeah, yeah, and the
No.
birds need to sleep too as well. I mean, if they're
Yeah.
downtown on Virginia Street and that's all they see is lights, they don't know if it's day or night. Yeah,
But now that we discover that they discover all this shit, yeah, they should do something about like also letting us experience the night skies.
yeah,
So when all these motherfuckers are talking about the Mayas and shit, that shit didn't go away. We can still see it at night.
we
All you
can
have to
still
do
see
is
it.
go out, drive out to the middle of the desert or a little bit
Right.
out of the city, then you can really enjoy. Like all the
Yeah.
small town people that people live in small little towns like in Portola, some of these areas where there's
Mhm.
hardly any light pollution. Oh, they enjoy those
They
fucking
love
night
it. They
lights,
love it.
the
Yeah,
stars and all that. That's the big difference between living in a city and a small town. It's
yeah.
the night
It's
sky,
nice. Yeah, yeah, and of course you got to be somewhere where it's not polluted. I mean, luckily Reno still has beautiful skies too as well. I do miss the sunsets though. I mean, we have nice sunsets, but man, nothing compares to a nice Reno Sparks, either sunrise or sunset. You
Maybe I
know,
should send you some of those pictures that I took as I remind you. Or
yeah. I mean, well,
print them and put them in your fucking wall.
and that's one thing why I would love when I worked on the morning shows because I'd get up really really early, and then I'd get to see that, and then yeah, and then I would always take walks at night, and I really do miss.
Just imagine me in my station every time I was tattooing, every sunset that I saw, I
Yep.
would, stop and check it out through my window. It
Mm-hmm.
was like, we have the
Perfect.
mountains and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes we just kick it on the back of the shop, remember, and seeing the colors in the afternoon. It's to me, it's one of the coolest things about these mountains and the kind of clouds that it create. It created all kinds of cool colors when the sunsets happen. Oh fuck!
Yeah. And
No,
when you're tattooing and you're just like, oh, hold on, let's take a pause. I want to go outside and check out the sky. Looks really really crazy right now. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Would really love all the cloud formations and stuff. But yeah, we do have beautiful night skies here. Here, the night skies are absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. The night before last, I saw the International Space Station when I was walking. At first, I was like, what is that? And then I'm like, and I have an app where I could tell what's above me. And then even a few weeks ago, my son saw his first shooting star. We were both walking at night, and I was telling him to look at one of the constellations, and we both happened to look at the same time. I was like, "Oh, don't we look over there?" And as soon as we turned, boom, he saw his first shooting star, and he's like, "Oh, is that a shooting star?" I'm like, "Yeah, Domi, you just saw your first shooting star." Yeah, and he was like, "That's so cool." Yeah, yeah,
yeah. When they come in through this thing, you see the whole fireball. Those are that's trippy
yeah,
when you
those
see.
are the good ones. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it didn't light up the sky like that, but he definitely saw a nice good streak come down. It was really neat. It was really
yeah.
neat to see that.
I I seen some since when I used to go fishing. I used to get up early in the morning, driving out to Pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, you're driving out there and at night, and all of a sudden, phew, what the fuck?
Yep.
You see a nice little cool line in the fucking sky,
Mm-hmm.
and or sometimes we get out there early in the morning, and before the sun even came out, we want to make sure we got out there, drink a cup of coffee, get ready,
Right.
you know? And yeah, we would see a lot of fucking cool shit happening in the mornings in that lake. It's pretty awesome. The nice guys in Nevada. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I still saw that alien ship that night when we were coming back, fucker. People keep trying to tell me that was a space station, this and that. Like, fuck you, man. That thing turned into 12 little spots. And then that thing disappeared one by one. The space station
Oh,
doesn't have
are
12
you talking about?
spots.
Are you talking about Starlink? Is
I
that what
don't,
is
no,
that
I
what
don't
everybody's
think this.
telling you
Yeah,
it is?
Starlink. Somebody tells me
Starlink.
it's also Starlink.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think
because
Starlink looks like that. That
yeah,
motherfucker had a halo, a blue halo all around it.
oh,
You know, that
well,
shit, that shit was trippy. But that's now, whenever me and Vaca driving out at night, that fucker's looking out like a little
always
puppy.
looking, always looking, always looking. Mm-hmm. Always gotta look up. Always gotta look up. Yeah. Oh, see, and even this I got this cup. Um, at the that Asian store on Wells by the
Oh yeah.
roundabout. By the
Okay.
roundabout, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. What's it called?
What's it called? Jesus.
Loaded?
I,
No, Lotus? No.
no, I don't know. I
I
keep
used
thinking
to,
Shogun, but I don't think that's it
I used to
either.
go buy nunchucks there. I used to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
buy nunchucks,
yeah.
and I used to go buy my little Chinese flip flops.
Your ninja stars and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. But I got this one back, I think 2010 in like 2010, and it made it all the way to Germany, and it's my nice little teacup that I have. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I was just thinking? I don't know if this fucker's still around. I wonder if the spy shop is still in Reno. Well, I wonder if it went out of
Oh, the spy
business.
shop. I remember.
Remember
Um,
the spy shop? The
I
shit was
do.
that you would find cameras all over with, and now I think he went out of business. I
I
don't.
think so. I think so because that's I think there's a dispensary there now, isn't
No,
there?
no, it's actually the tattoo shop moved downstairs. But I just thought about it. It's like I wonder if this fucker, if the computer, with all these gadgets and shit that came out,
Oh,
it
yeah,
destroyed his business.
yeah.
You know, because
Ring
it was
camera.
fun when you went in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if did you ever go to the spy shop?
I think I maybe have went there one time when I first moved out to Reno. Yeah, and you could get like all like even like those glasses where you could see behind you, and like different things like like a camera pin and different things like that. Yeah, but before Google Glasses, you get the glasses with the camera on it.
Yeah, isn't it weird how this fucker did have all the technology, little tiny
Yeah.
cameras on all kinds of things, from teddy bears. I had like the buttons on the eyes that
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to be for spying on the babysitter
On the baby, yeah, just
or
in case. Yeah.
just in case, or who's beating up the kid and why is the kid got bruises and
Right.
shit like that. I remember they would use stuff like that or listening devices that you can hook up to the phone,
Mm-hmm.
little discreetly stuff, put it onto the phone. I think after the cell phone came out, you could fucking tap people. I
Yeah.
remember a long time ago, a friend of mine let me listen to recordings of he recorded his lady. And now a word from our sponsor, GraffitiCityNV.com. Just imagine walking into a space that instantly tells your story. A mirror isn't just paint on a wall, it's personality, energy, and identity. Whether it's your business, your home, or any building, a custom mural turns blank walls into living art.
Yeah, Raf, it can inspire your customers, welcome your guests, and remind you every day of what makes your space unique. Invest more than decoration, invest in a masterpiece that lasts. Make your walls unforgettable with the mural designed just for you.
At the time, a homie of mine recorded his lady, and they were planning to kill him. And he got the gadgets from that place.
Whoa.
And so he found out that through the conversations that she had another man and they were planning to execute him.
Holy
And
shit.
he ended up taking the kid away and
I
had enough
mean,
evidence to pretty much tell him to shut the fuck up or I'm gonna turn you guys in. You know?
imagine how, oh man, like thinking, okay, your significant other's just cheating on you, and then you find out that they're trying to off you. Like that is crazy. That is
Yeah, it's
crazy.
like, damn, did I really fuck up that bad? You want to
Right?
kill me?
Just leave me. You don't have to kill me. Just if you're gonna cheat, then go, then go. But
Yeah, that was one of the weirdest fucking things I ever sat with. And me and homie says, "Hey, man, check this shit out. I just want you to listen to
wow,
this before I make my decision. What do you think?"
wow,
And I'm like, "All right, let's listen to it." And what the fuck?
that's nuts.
you
That is
know,
nuts.
yeah. Just earlier today, because we drove by the other day by the place, and it's like, hey, I wonder if this place reopened.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody knows that the Spy Shop reopened, let me know. Let it give us a thing down here, or put
A
a
comment.
comment down there.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think
yeah.
you would think.
And what's the name of that Asian store on Wells down by the roundabout too as well?
I, I
If
think it
somebody
was
knows,
called Dragon something, Twin Dragon,
it could have been. It could
or
have. We have to
maybe
ask
not.
Jay.
Man, I can't remember that. My memory's fucked up, man. I mean, that's a kind of cool thing that I'm doing, Mr. Podcast. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully I can remember some of the shit that I said or been doing. But my
Oh, there's
memory is
things I don't
getting worse.
remember. There's so many things I don't remember. I mean, even like people say, "Oh, you were there, or you were at this concert, or you were there." Like, "Oh, I was. Oh, I forgot about." Yeah, there's sometimes there's just so many things that just it's just gone.
I
Yeah,
think the computer has something to do with it. I think little by little it's fucking up our memory too.
absolutely. I would agree too as well. Absolutely. There's a yeah, affects the way we learn. It affects the way we retain information. Yes, I would
Back in the
definitely
day, you probably
attribute.
remember quite a bit of phone numbers, and now you probably don't even know one phone
Of
number.
course, of course, of course. I mean, I still remember my home phone number.
But that's what I'm saying. It's hella
Yeah,
hard that not too many of us. I used to remember easily 10 phone numbers. I used to
yeah.
remember two fucking safe combinations, you know, and all kinds of fucking other stuff.
Now
And now,
all your passwords are here.
yeah,
All your passwords
everything.
are here. Mm-hmm.
And even to try and do the password, no, I already got it on this other lock, so you don't even have to remember. So I
Right.
wonder if it's fucking with our memory that, we need to exercise our memory. We
Mm-hmm.
need to
Mm-hmm.
exercise, I mean, fuck, do we even remember what we're scrolling through
No.
as we go so fast?
No. Yeah. No. No.
I wonder,
No,
I
you
mean, how
don't.
many
You
fucking
don't.
trips are we going through a day?
You don't. You don't because you're probably like, oh, well, was that a cat video that I just passed, or was that a TikTok dance, or was it? Yeah. No, you don't. You don't remember. You don't because it's just so like what we said earlier, instant gratification, just everything is so fast, and the attention span is so short. You don't remember those things.
I better figure out how to make this fucking money quick and retire because once I figure out how to make the money and stay afloat, I'm getting off the fucking computer shit.
Yo también.
I'm
Yo
gonna go
también.
live up in a fucking little cabin up in the mountain with my fishing gear and
Hmm.
my fucking and I'm gonna see if I can still, grow my vegetables and shit like that and go
Absolutely.
back to a little bit of Mother Earth, go back
Yeah.
to a little bit of fishing, hunting, and of course I'm still gonna buy stuff, but if I can get off the social media and get off the things and go do more manual things, and I'm like a mountain man. But without any,
Man, Raph versus Wild. Raph versus Wild.
I wouldn't even last 2 weeks. I need my comfort. I need my CPAP.
Where's my Starbucks?
Where's
Where's
my
the...
Starbucks?
You mean there's not a Starbucks in the forest? Yeah.
No, I'm not saying go fucking, what do you call it, survivalist.
I know,
Just
I know.
just get off the social media, where go out
Take a
for
break.
walks.
Yeah,
Go
take a
do,
technology break. We need it. We all need it. We all need to put it down for a while. We all need to read a book. We all need to go outside and Not stare at our phone all day.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. I should ask my grandkids. We should have like an hour to do a reading. I'll read my book, they read their book, but do
Yeah.
an hour reading, you
Mm-hmm.
know, improve their reading. Even though my grandkids read, they should still like practice it more uh, by reading at least, you know. Uh, People don't even want to read no more. It's all
No.
audio, which is kind of cool, the audio. People say, oh, I can't retain. Yeah, but you need to read. You need to grease up that fucking brain or
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck it does. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's got to do something. You know, the only way I wouldn't mind doing the audio. I want to listen to the journals that the Spanish wrote when they first came to the Americas.
Mm-hmm.
When they first came into Veracruz and to Mexico. I want to read their journals. Not reading it would be hard because it's this fucking old style
Old
Spanish,
style. Yeah.
and they have fancy ass fucking writing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think I'd rather listen to it, and I can probably make a good 80% of what they're talking, and the rest I can figure it out. As the conversation goes,
Yeah.
because los españoles hablan bien diferente
Mm-hmm.
the way we speak.
De los mexicanos. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, hablan bien diferente, especially the old classic Castellano or whatever. So it'd be kind of cool to listen to those in audio, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking I got $100 in my fucking iTunes. I'm thinking I'm gonna use that to do that. I try to buy the book with iTunes, and will not let me buy the book for Vaca because we
Okay.
created a book, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to order it to another one. Now I have $100 in fucking credit in iTunes.
Now you don't know what to do with it.
It's so weird transferring money, bro. Apple fucking charges you up the ass. To transfer $50, they charge you $15. That's like 30%.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of people like to use cash here. A lot of people like to use cash.
Over here, they don't even want to take cash. When I
No,
went
I
to
know.
the court, they did not want to take my cash, no credit
Yeah.
card, no nothing. All
And then
school checks and money
and then they
order.
want you to tip for for turning around the iPad. Like that's
Yeah, everything is tipping over here. They were asking for tip and everything. It's like, hey, I'm buying auto parts. Why? Oh, skip
yeah.
that. Why don't you guys even just take off
Yeah.
that shit, the tip?
Right.
It is so
Exactly.
funny when you go buy for auto parts or something, they're asking you for a tip or
Yeah.
for areas.
Oh man, like I don't mind tipping at all. Don't get me wrong. I grew up in a restaurant family and I know people work hard and I know that a lot of people rely on their tips. But sometimes you don't
But
deserve a tip. There's some
but over there, you guys don't have a lot of tipping in that area, do you? Is that tip something?
no, it's not it's not culturally customary. Like
Uh
yes, if you have a large party, like if you go out to dinner with, say 80 of your friends or something like that, yeah, maybe each person will give a euro or two or something like that. Yes, but
It's not
like
an everyday thing.
no, 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 no.
Like over here, we go to breakfast, we tip. We go to lunch, we tip.
Right.
You know.
Well, and the reason is that they
We get our
pay.
coffee, we tip, even though we pay $10 for the fucking cup.
Yeah, I mean, and the reasoning is because they actually pay a decent minimum wage or a decent living wage to where waiters and waitresses or people in the food service industry aren't dependent on tips to survive. But in America, it's completely different. Like you ask any waiter, waitress, or bartender or cocktail server, they need those tips to survive, and I get it. I completely understand that. But yeah, but no, you don't get a tip for just turning the iPad around and I'm picking up my to-go order. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, and they give you a mean look when you skip. They're like, "Did you
Right?
skip the tip?"
Like no, you're like, I ordered it off the screen. I picked it up at the counter. I mean, if I'm gonna tip anybody, I'm gonna tip the cook because the cook, the cook. I'll tip the cook because he cooked it. But
Yeah, man. It's
I'm not
yeah,
gonna tip
it's
you for going like this with the iPad.
yeah, and everything we pay by iPad and phone. Like right now, I'm selling supplies, and what? How can I pay? What do you got? I got Cell, I got it. I got Venmo, I got it. I got
Yep.
PayPal, I got it. I
Yep.
got Cash App, I gotta have all those motherfuckers in order to meet
Yep.
any of these fuckers. I'm very surprised when I sell my stuff out of the neighborhood in my fucking neighborhood over here out of my house. Selling tattoo
Mm-hmm.
supplies, and only a couple of them are coming with cash.
With cash, yeah. You're like, I have no cash. I got no change. Yeah. Insane.
Yeah,
Insane. But
we live in a unique world, homie.
yeah, that's
It is
living.
fucking trippy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
AI is coming in, rights are going out,
Yeah.
privacy's going out.
AI's already here, and yeah, let's just not even start on that second
But
topic.
you know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
It is terrible, and it's scary, and it's scary. I mean that we could have a private conversation because I don't want
Yeah,
I don't want your YouTube channel to get shut down, and I don't want somebody knocking at my door or somebody knocking at your door
no.
because we said the wrong thing.
But things are really changing over here.
I
And
know.
I always said, as long as one of these parties takes complete control, you'll see some things changing. And people are like,
Yep.
dude, things are changing. Yep. On a
Yep.
weekly
Yep.
basis.
Exactly. Exactly. A lot faster than people expected. A lot fast. A
you
lot.
know,
And
the
what hurts? I mean, yeah, I know we don't want to go down that pathway with our
scrolling through TikTok or Instagram is almost become dangerous now.
yeah with our
Should I
conversation.
like? Should I skip?
Well, the I'll leave it at this. I'll leave it at this. The thing that hurts me the most, watching from an outside perspective, is a lot of people who don't say nothing about what's going on. That's what hurts because they're just like, oh, it doesn't affect me. It's okay. And then yeah, watch. One day it's gonna affect you because
Oh,
you're gonna be paying $50 for a watermelon because there's nobody that's picking the watermelons out in the fields or anything like that. So yeah,
oh yeah.
but
Everybody's getting affected whether they like it or not.
yeah,
Social media is affecting everybody whether we like it or not.
yeah,
You know, if you were not interested in that, now you're interested because they just shove it down your throat whether you like it or not.
mm-hmm.
And everybody's posting their own 2 cents and this and that. And it's so weird because this is worldwide now. It's not just one state, it's not just East Coast or West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
This is worldwide. This is affecting worldwide attitude, you know?
Yeah,
And it's like, oh shit.
yeah.
Can we get the robots to come in and put humans in check quick, or maybe a meteor or something, or aliens? You know, maybe that's the only way humans will become a little more united or
Watch
more
out what you ask for.
nicer.
Watch out what you ask for. Watch what you ask for. Because you never know. Maybe that spaceship you were talking about earlier comes
Can we
back.
get that fucker get here sooner, closer, faster?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have something better to fight for than all this chaotic shit that we're fighting for, you know? The same
Well,
thing that happened thousands of years ago is still happening right now. Reading history. Huh. Yep.
mm,
I see
hmm
the news and reading history. Not that different.
same thing. Same thing. Same thing, just different year.
Yeah. I've been watching all this on YouTube. YouTube is my college now, bro.
Well, at least you're not earning your college degree through Chat GPT, because I've been seeing that too as well, where a lot of people are using Chat GPT to help them pass exams and different things like that, and you're like, oh, so did my doctor really study, or did
And
AI do the answers
we
for
were
him?
worried about affirmative action, and now we got ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep.
Yeah, dude. I advise a friend, we can say, well, I've been telling a couple of people, hey, you know what you should do now that you got ChatGPT? You should get romantic with ChatGPT. I told a couple of more than one guy, to go do that and see if anybody would. And one guy did it. He comes back. She found out it wasn't me. What happened? She's really pissed. He's telling me that shit backfired. Yeah, bro, but you know, but now she uses it too.
Oh, well,
But no, but it is so funny because somebody that doesn't know how to write or rap or sing, what do? We go to an artist. Hey, can you draw a pretty picture for my girl?
right,
Hey,
right.
can you come?
You
With
write
the
me a song.
mariachis.
Yeah,
We used to get
write
the
me a
mariachis.
poem.
Can
Yeah.
you, or I don't know if you remember how many times did we see? I think let's say I think it was Will Smith or one of these guys that did a bit where one of the guys listening and the guy's with a date with a girl, but he doesn't know what to say,
Right.
and
Yeah.
the guy's telling him through the thing, "Oh, tell her this and tell her
Mm-hmm.
that." Now
Mm-hmm.
you got ChatGPT to tell her the romantic things. You don't need homie to talk to you through the ear. You know, you can just scroll. How you doing today? Love those eyes. ChatGPT is walking you through the conversation.
Well, what happens? What happens when you make it to the bedroom, though? If you
Oh, but that's gotta be so fucking. That's gotta be a cool ass bit.
right,
A
right,
new kid right now who doesn't know how to
yeah,
talk to a girl, but he's going
yeah,
to use
yeah.
ChatGPT to make a conversation.
He goes, ooh, you like that, don't you, huh? Oh, wait. It says I need to pull your hair and slap your ass now. Wait. Now it says I need to apologize because I only lasted 2 minutes.
Was it good for you?
No, it was not. It was not.
You remember that question you always ask? Was it good for you? It's almost like, do I look fat in this?
Yeah, exactly. It's a trick question. It's a trick question. You don't want to know the answer, and you don't want to. You don't want to ask it. You don't ask it. Oh man, dating with Chat GPT.
I mean, dating with ChatGPT, I mean, like that is better than just dating ChatGPT.
Yes, yes.
Don't you
If
think?
if you're trying
You might get lucky,
if you're
It
talk to an
says here,
actual real person,
it
yes.
says third base. I'm supposed to touch. Quick, quick.
Oh
Oh
shit!
my god. Yeah.
Oh
This is
shit!
gonna be interesting, man.
That's
Fucking,
funny.
I can't wait to see this in 3 years. ChatGPT
Oh
taking
man.
over. But
Oh
yeah,
man.
I went ahead and told more than 12 of my customers that I was tattooing that
Right.
idea. One of them did come back with some results. You fucker, you got me in trouble.
Well, is it cheating? Well, I mean, it's like cheating because he's talking to Chat
No, it's like, dude,
GPT.
you just could be
Yeah.
romantic, but you want
Yeah.
somebody to write a poem for you, and then you put in your 2 cents. Yeah, but she found out, bro. She knows I'm not no fucking
He's
what do you
not no
call it?
Rico Suave,
No,
yeah.
he doesn't know how to write poems.
Yeah. Don Juan DeMarco. Yeah.
Because when you meet a girl in your teenage years, and as soon as she finds out she likes poems or this or that, next thing you know, you're trying to write a poem yourself.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
But that brought out the creativity out of you.
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course it did. Of course it did. Or you drawing her a picture or something like that. Or even cooking. But
Hey, now you're so lazy. You're over there playing video games. Write me a poem. Send it to her.
oh man.
Oh,
I
that's
like
kind of.
Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty, and I want to touch your booty.
Oh man, we were talking. Me and Vaca were talking. We want to do like little comedy movie skits about graffiti and stuff.
Hmm.
And he was telling me, like, I told him, hey man, what do you guys, what do you think? He goes, dude, it's weird because when you're out there, he's telling me about his experience. I'm out there in the dark, bro, and I'm painting. Then you start hearing noises. So you're not even worried about the cops. You worry that there's a chupacabra. You start really fucking tripping yourself with ghosts and stuff like that.
It's the
So he's
kukui.
like, I said,
Kukui's coming
seriously,
for
bro,
you.
dude, sometimes it's scary because you hear a little snap and you're fucking scaring yourself. You're seeing more than when you need to see. You see a
Hmm.
shadow over there, you get frightened. And I said, so when the cops arrive, it's pretty much you'd be like, oh, thank God you're here, officer. Can I borrow your flashlight? I was listening to I'm glad you found me.
I'm
I
glad
need
you're
to also
human.
check out this
I'm
line,
glad
see if
you're
I did it
human.
right.
Oh. Hmm.
I said, so an officer showing up would be more like a rescue mission for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I wasn't worried about the cops. I was worried about all the other scary things that I was scaring myself with.
La Yarona coming
Yeah,
for.
can you imagine like watching, especially like when you're a teenager, you're watching some of these movies that are pretty scary. Then you're going out there and tagging, like you watch fucking The Walking Dead or fucking Blair Witch or any of something that scares the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
You're out there in the boonies with you and your homies in the dark.
And the dark. Yeah.
And maybe your homies take off for a little while. You don't
And
even
you're
know what
alone. Yeah. When
you're
you're
alone.
alone. Yeah. That's different. That's different. That's different as well. Cause some writers, I mean, some of them don't. A lot of people roll with a crew, but some don't. Some go out by themselves and go out and paint alone, and that's a little different. That's a little different because
Yeah, they're loners.
yeah, even back in Cali, I mean, I didn't really roll with a crew or anything like that, and there were a few solo missions sometimes, and that's different. That's definitely
Mhm.
different when you're out by yourself and you don't have a lookout or whatnot, and maybe you're by the trains and stuff, and so yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah, like we're talking and like, so you park, you guys don't even scout the area before. Like, no, we park and then we're
and to
walking through
go.
a fucking field. It's dark as hell. You don't even know there's a hole, a puddle, or something.
Yeah.
You fall into a ditch. And like, oh shit. Don't you know we can't bring flashlights? We can't fucking. It's like, man, you guys at least
Yeah.
need to know your fucking terrain.
Hmm.
Google map the fucking thing or something.
Well,
But back
yeah,
in the day, there was
we
no
didn't
Google
have no
map or
Google Maps.
anything.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like you just went out, like, oh, that. From now you can kind of Google map it and find your way. How you're gonna
Right.
get?
Oh, I go in this way, or we could. This looks like a little hidden spot or something like that. Yeah, yeah. And I remember like one of my first times like painting a train. So where I one of the houses that I lived in California just had train tracks across, just not too far away, and I just
Home
followed
for
the
you
train.
every night.
And and I just followed him. I just followed him until I found a train car. I mean, like, yeah, it definitely wasn't doing great stuff back then. It was more toy work, but I mean that was kind of like my first experience of painting on a train was just following the train tracks until we found a train car, and we had our backpack filled and yeah. Wait, sorry.
Yeah, no, that shit, that sound too.
Yeah,
That sound coming out of that kid.
yeah,
Oh man, it's unbeatable.
yeah. Of course it is.
It's something you can't. You gotta have a can. You
Yeah.
gotta.
It's like spray can ASMR. You know.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad we're still trying to get a free will over here. We're still trying to talk to the city of Sparks.
Yeah.
We're talking to some people with warehouses, see if anybody wants to rent or let us borrow their warehouse or
Mhm.
something. But we're not giving up on that story. You
You know
know.
what? I still have some contacts, of course, in Reno, just like you. I'm gonna talk to somebody and see if they may know some people that you guys can talk to and try to get get something like that moving faster than the way it's moving, because I honestly don't understand it, why there isn't more free walls, if there is any out there right now. Usually it's just a private business that lets you guys paint somewhere,
Mhm.
but the community does need free walls. You guys definitely need free walls, and even if it's just for the kids to practice. I mean, I know sometimes even here, sometimes some of the writers take the free walls a little too seriously, but that's what it's for. You're going to get painted over. You're going to get painted over, and at least give the younger kids a place to paint where they're not going to get in trouble.
Mhm.
That's
Not
my. But
and
yeah,
not only that.
I have a
Yeah.
contact that I think I'm gonna get you in touch with and see if they can help you out.
We ran into that guy Joe, the one that used to be on Sun Valley Avenue. That used to be the free walls on Sun Valley Avenue.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. We ran into that guy. He told us over 20,000 people came through that place.
Wow. Yeah.
Over in this, I think he said over 7 years that he had it, or 7 or 8 years, over 20,000 people
That's
came to that place.
crazy. That's crazy.
And that's back in the day when no advertising. That's back in the day when no
Mhm.
social media.
Yeah, that's just
You
word of
know,
mouth. Just word of mouth.
homie, he wants the guy from Ebenezer. He wants us to go find a location, a warehouse, or something that we can rent for 2 or 3 thousand. And then he says, "I'll pull my food truck. We share the fucking rent." He
Right.
goes, "We can get people over here."
Yep.
And you know, and so yeah, we're gonna be looking. We're gonna be getting back on it now that I'm out of my court situation and I know my penalties and fines and what I need to do. Well, that
you're,
kind of stresses you
you're
out. You
on the
can't
up and up
plan.
with the law. Yeah.
You can't plan because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to plan. That's like it sucks right now. People tell me, "Hey, can you do this?" Oh yeah, yeah, I'll be right there. Oh yeah, I can do this. And then I realize I can't even fucking drive. What the
Right.
fuck am I telling people I can do this? Fuck. You know? I'm, I tell people, yeah, yeah, I have to walk
Well,
to
I
work
can't.
and this and
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh
Can you
man,
pick
it's
me
so
up? Can
fucking
you pick me
funny.
up? Yeah.
I had a couple of fuckers come pick me up. I have
Yeah.
fuckers come drop me off and shit like that, you know? And but that's my fault. I fucked up.
That's
I gotta
true.
pay my consequences.
That's true.
And just like every honest criminal. They were kind of laughing at me at the court. I just confessed to, we can say, guilty. Please have mercy on me.
Right.
Give me any, what do you call it, community service. I'd be gladly to do a mural for you.
I
They
gladly
must,
paint for you.
they must
Yeah.
have, yeah, they must have seen my art and said, no, we don't want shit from you, not even
Oh,
community
oh.
service, which is good for me too.
Right.
But now I got this out of my situation, I can kind of concentrate on uh doing things here and there
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Good. Good.
Vaca, bro, we went almost 2 months again with no work, and he's stressing out. He's about to go get a job. My wife's stressing out too.
Right.
Grandkids are telling me, go get a job, Grandpa. Grandpa, how come you don't work? Shut up.
I am working. I am working. Yeah.
Well, you don't even sell nothing at your store, Grandpa. It's funny. But finally we got hopefully the job coming up, and the money that I'm making now can start advertising too. So I'm beginning to advertise again. And hopefully I'll get some sales again and shit like that. I haven't been advertising too much, you
Well,
know.
because it costs money too.
Yeah. Well, at least
Yeah.
the you know how many believe it or not, this is gonna be 44th episode.
Wow.
Yeah, they all suck, but we're still doing 40.
Hey, hey,
I'm trying to make sure that India doesn't catch up.
10 views or 10 million views. I mean, hey, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah.
Hey, yeah, India's got a podcast.
And what's their channel?
Viva la Tinta.
Viva la Tinta. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be sure to follow it. Yeah.
He's got, I believe, 3 episodes right now.
Okay.
And it's kind of cool to see him doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I told my mom, it's on, it's competition.
It is. It is. Sibling rivalry. Sibling rivalry.
Yeah, brother rivalry. And
Yeah,
then
I
I
don't
look at,
think. I don't think they came out to the Frankfurt convention, the Gods of Ink one, or I don't even know if it went down this year or not.
I
But
think they canceled it. I think he
yeah,
told me that they're not having it no more. I think that's what he
ah,
told me.
that's fucking bullshit,
I don't know.
man.
I think, the tattoo industry is getting crazy, bro.
Right,
Right now, all schoolers are shutting down. Is overwhelmed
like
and
oversaturated. Yeah.
oversaturated. Wild Wild West. Podcasting is probably even adding more to the fuel.
Hmm.
Uh, there's more shit talkers on podcasters, and they're really helping the industry.
Right.
And it's a wild wild west. Every man for his own. I mean, when it comes to art, it's still every man for his own in a way.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Not too many are doing it as a community effort or this or that.
Yeah.
And also with Instagram and everything, everybody became individualized. Where back in the day we were proud to be a part of the
Part
Stingray
of a
crew.
team or part of it. Yeah, exactly. Part of a
Yeah,
crew.
now it's kind of like we're all look how many I
Me,
got and
me,
how many
me,
you
me.
got, and
Yeah.
we're kind of like our own individualized. And so it really broke us up in a way,
Of
even
course.
though
Yeah.
the shops work together. There's still kind of, you know, I don't see too many people promoting a shop. I see more people promoting themselves,
Themselves.
you
Yeah.
know, and stuff like that.
Mm.
Where back in the day, it was a shop being promoted.
Right.
The shop was being put in front and displayed or this or that.
Right.
Talk about the history of the
Where
shop,
the
and then you threw in the artists
yeah
and stuff
the, the
like that.
the team name was more important than the name on the back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, that's where the tattoo world is in, you know. And right now it's super flooded that nobody can even afford my shit because to them it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's super flooded that everybody's going cheapy cheapy, and a lot of I see a lot of broken backs in the future. I see a lot
Yeah.
of fucked up backs in the future. People don't want to take care of their backs, and I built a product that is designed to hopefully help artists that are looking out for their backs.
Right.
But right now, it's not about the back. It's not about this. It's about how cool you are, and everybody's hunched over. Everybody's even making fun of their back pain and this and that instead of just looking into taking care of it.
Right.
You know, they they'll make reels and fun, or maybe they just don't know that I'm out here. We need to let people know that I'm out here.
Well, yeah. It,
You
it's
know,
it's it's
and
definitely a niche product, and people need to understand, what you created and the benefits. I mean, there's so many benefits with this with your chariot that if they haven't experienced it, it's really hard to understand. I think
yeah.
because I think one of the things that as a client at the old shop was that I got to experience the comfort as a client,
Mhm.
and that definitely was you know tenfold, 100-fold compared to how it was when I first walked into the shop and you guys were using the dentist chairs, I think, or I think
Yeah,
the,
and the
yeah,
boards and stuff like that.
yeah, correct,
It
yeah,
and slowly is, I think the tattoo industry, they will see it. It'll get out there, and hopefully it only takes one or two, and it'll take off again. My shit took off last time, and it will again. I
yeah,
just hope it doesn't get hacked again, because then you're back to square one. It's
and
so fucked up, you know.
that's
And we're all connected through internet nowadays. It's so weird, you
yeah,
know. But I hope I don't lose this shit again, and I hope I get my stuff back up online and working and
yeah.
busy again. I got three already, ready and stock, ready to rock and roll. I got a couple of tables, so
And I think here's another thing too as well. It's just like the people that don't understand it. I think maybe you don't need to waste your time with that, with trying to convince someone. You know, either they grasp the concept or they don't. Like, you
You know,
know, it's I think it's wasted energy trying to, if they want a tattoo on a folding chair, or have somebody in a lawn chair, or a beach lounger or whatever, then let them go ahead and do that. But I think that there's so many different artists out there. There's so many different shops out there that when you get the people that do understand what you've made and created, then that's what makes it all worth it. But trying to convince somebody, it could just be wasted breath. Move on to the next one. Like,
the
peace.
interesting part, some of the people that started like they would make a rude comment or crazy comment, then I
Yeah.
responded, and I started responding nicely now, not like an asshole like I used to. I started responding nicely, and I actually turned them around, and they
Yeah.
bought it.
Uh huh.
And then I get another rude guy making another rude comment. I said, then I answer them nice. And they're like, yeah, it looks like you never stop trying this and that. I say, it starts with a conversation and it
Mm-hmm.
ends up with a satisfied client.
Right.
You know, you started the conversation. In the end, you'll be a satisfied client. That's all I can tell you. Those who have purchased from me, they're satisfied. You know, there was only a couple that were not satisfied. And I do admit I fucked up. One of them was my shipping. It was terrible.
Right.
Shipping was terrible.
But you learn. But you learn.
Yes, yes.
This was
And
also in the infant
the other
stage
one
of it.
was paint cream. So the paint
Mm-hmm.
cream is not my issue. But other than that, my clients are happy.
Right.
And so, and some of the people, I turn them around. Some of them I turn them around. Not all of them, but those that I sold, I turn them around. Most of them are about half of the chairs that I sold. It started with a rude comment and it turned
Right.
into a conversation.
Right.
And then I convinced them. And in the end, they invested and then they came back with a good review.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, dude, I'm glad that that you
Move
responded.
forward. Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, it sucks that it had to be like that you started with a rude comment. He goes, yeah, but it wasn't much nice to say about it. It's like, I guess
Well,
so, you know?
once again, because they didn't understand. They didn't
Yes.
understand,
And so even rude comments is a comment, and I respond with
and it's in
kindness,
turn.
unless I've got pissed off that morning or something. There's some of them that I fuck you and this and that. I just go off. But most of the
But
times I have been able to turn it around and become a good salesman.
did you say pain cream?
Pain cream.
Pain cream.
Yeah, the cream for the painless. Somebody complained about it, but I was like, that's
No,
not my issue.
but you didn't make the pain cream. But
Oh, fuck. There's
anyway,
always somebody who wants to bitch about something. It's
but
okay. Let them
anyway,
write their
who
paragraph.
you who uses pain cream? Who uses pain cream?
Everybody. But but at the same time,
Everybody nowadays. We never had pain cream. We never had
it's
no pain cream.
no,
That's
no.
that's all I'm saying. Is that
We
we're
only had Vicodin, oxycoded.
I need pain cream now. It just hit my head.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, homie. Back in the day, you guys might have not seen it, but we saw a lot of pill poppy motherfuckers. Not
Yeah.
everybody was
Oh,
brave,
yeah.
you
No, I
know.
was never into that. Never into that. No. 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 No.
But
No. Yeah,
almost everybody.
we'd go have a smoke break or something, but never pain cream. Yeah.
Oh, dude, we had so many of our clients. Almost half of our clients were on fucking painkillers,
Yeah.
especially in the '90s. Painkillers were in the fashion, you
Yeah.
know. You want any Vicodin Rav? You want, dude? People were offering them like they were candy.
No
It was
way.
fucking trippy, you know. But yeah, I think thanks to the
I
fucking
I'd
pain cream,
I'd
I
have a
don't have
full
people
bodysuit.
passing
I'd have
out.
a full bodysuit if we were using pain cream back in the day. Jesus.
Yeah, it hurts, but it's not that painful. Not even for, I mean, nothing that a little joint or a fucking beer will not take the edge, and that's all you need. One
Or
beer to
not
take
even
the
that.
edge.
I mean, even that. Sometimes just the experience, because the natural defense is that your body goes into it kicks in with the endorphins, and eventually that pain is just it's not even there. Like, yeah, there's some certain sections and areas that were more painful than others, but nothing that you can't live through. And I honestly think that that's part of the tattoo experience. As a tattoo connoisseur, somebody who enjoys tattoos, like, there has to be a little bit of pain. That's part of getting a tattoo. Like,
Well, like right now, we have this. A lot of people been asking this question, and some of them might answer really fucked up, but they've been asking me that question. Hey, what do you think about those guys that do the anesthesia and shit like that? I say it must be nice to have money and cool to brag, or
right,
this or that. But at the same time, you're cheating yourself out of an experience of hanging out at a shop.
right, right.
You
Somebody who
know,
gets a whole back piece done in one day because they're not feeling
and,
anything.
and they're sleeping. They're not even like sitting there. I seen the back piece with, no, this motherfucker are knocked out.
Wow,
And to wake
wow,
up with a piece like that, it's kind of like, what kind of stories do you have?
right, right. It just looks cool. It just
It
looks
looks
cool.
cool, but
Yeah,
there's no story.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
did it hurt?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like me telling you about my last time that I got checked on my colonoscopy or whatever. The colonoscopy. The fuck.
Ah,
Mention about the ass shit, the fucking, what do you call it, for cancer?
yeah,
It's not like I woke up, I could say, oh yeah, the doctor was doing this.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
under, motherfucker.
yeah,
You know, you don't remember shit. You
yeah.
just happy you walk out of there with farts, you know?
Oh, yeah. But no, I mean, like, you're right. You're right, because you build a relationship with not only your clients, but with the artist, with the people at the shop, with it's like, if it only took one session for my sleeves to get done, then I would have never got to know any of you guys. It's just like that's it's not. I understand that the tattoo culture is different nowadays, and technology is different, and pain cream and different things like that. But like you say, you're robbing yourself out of that experience. You're robbing
Yeah.
yourself out of what it
The
what
little
it
the little
really.
bit of fucking socializing that we have now, which is a tattoo shop where people
Yeah,
can go and socialize and talk and this and that. And doing that, you're robbing yourself from socializing.
yeah,
Just go have a fucking what do you call it, a chippy chat GPT relationship, then, and
yeah,
but to me it's kind of like, wow, why would you do that? Oh, then yeah, you got money and this and that, but one of the coolest things about talking about my leg tattoo, oh, right here it hurt like a motherfucker, right here it
yeah,
swelled up, over here
yeah,
it was painful as hell. And at the time, there was this fucking asshole over there laughing and giggling because I was making ugly faces.
right.
You got a story to tell, you got
Mhm.
something to talk about. I was there, and then all of a sudden there was a fight between this couple that came in, or the guy wanted this and the girl didn't wanted it, and all of a sudden she got slapped and or something, and
And
we saw something that you normally would see in a shop, somebody bullying
also not
another one.
and also not saying that. Yeah, I mean, of course, there's going to be clients that you don't have to make. You're not going to make friends with everybody. Not every client is going to become a friend. Yeah, you're like, okay, I got to tattoo this guy. He's a fucking dick, blah 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 blah, or whatever, right? And you do it because it's a job. But there are also people such as me and you, me and Junior. Actually, everybody that was. I I feel like everybody that was at the old shop, that you guys were all extended family. Like, we hung out, we had barbecues together. You guys came to my home, I went to your guys' home, like different things like that, where it's just like, hey, you know what? Yeah, Raph and the guys over there, fucking cool dudes. Rudy, Rude Boy, or whatever you want, RJ, whatever you want to call me. They're like, oh, that's a cool ass dude. Like, we built that friendship and that rapport where we just kind of, it. it clicked. And yeah, that's part of that experience. And of course, there's some clients that you're like, get the hell out of here. I don't ever want to see you in my shop again, you know? Like, but and then there's other ones where you're just like, I love it when this guy comes in
Oh
or what.
yes.
Yeah.
As soon as they came in the door, you know the party was on, or oh wait, this shit is gonna get political, or here
Yeah.
comes Mister Religion guy, or here comes I hate my wife guy. You know, remember the angry guy always
Yeah.
coming in and bitching about his wife and this and that. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You know, really, we need to listen to your shit. But we had
Again.
characters. We had
Again.
characters coming in every
Yeah.
day. I don't
Yeah.
want a character to just pass out on my chair and we got nothing to you know. I'd rather
With
have
a
a
connection.
conversation, have an experience. Also, as a tattoo artist, like my client that I'm tattooing right now, he's telling me that he died twice.
Ooh.
I gotta walk in that motherfucker. We can say,
Wow.
you know, I'm tattooing a zombie
Like his
in a
heart
way.
stopped and they
He
they
died twice.
they came him back. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So and it's pretty cool, you know. And I'm like, wow, you know, this is kind of unique. It's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. And I did ask him one question. Hey, homie, do you really see a light? Everybody talks about light. He says, no, it was nothing but dark and peace. So I got an answer. I got something out of
Okay.
this fucking client that I didn't even think I was gonna meet or something. And such a unique story that I died twice. What the fuck? You
Yeah.
know, that has a lot to say for it right there and then. Not, you know, some of us, yeah, I died once and they revive me, you know, heart attack. But this motherfucker died twice,
Two
apparently.
times.
So,
Two times. Yeah.
yeah. So, and right now I'm tattooing him, and as we tattoo each other, we're learning each other. You know, he's, you know, we talk politics. I try not to piss him off, but at the same time, I try not to also, how can I say, uh, not 100% argue. I like to point the other side of the coin that
Yeah.
he might
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
see yet, and this and that. You
Have an
know, but
open
other than
discussion
that,
with
it's
different
pretty cool.
views.
We get to talk bullshit and politics, and we get to talk about he's half Spanish and half Irish, or
Mm-hmm.
Irish and Spanish, or something like that. But you know, so we talk about Spain, we bullshit and
Culture.
this and that. Yeah, it's interesting, you know. But one little tattoo is creating all this story, or one big tattoo actually, is creating all
Mm-hmm.
this story of this client. You know, if I just came into a room and homies passed out and I tattooed them and tag hands with everybody, and you know, I may be doing that later, I don't know, but you know, and we go home. The only stories that we have is me and the other guys. How, oh, you were touching his ass, and I was touching this one, and I was tattooing over here, and
Right.
you know, you were there. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I guess everybody's trying to kick ass fast. I don't know. I would like to maybe do a podcast with one of those guys and ask what kind of experience do you get, or
Right.
what kind of money, what's the gimmick there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll understand it better before I keep criticizing it.
What did we
But the
say?
one thing, you're cheating yourself out of experience. That's the only one
Well,
thing.
what did we say? Instant gratification. That's what it is.
Yeah, huh?
Instant
Oh
gratification.
fuck.
I want the back piece done immediately. I want my sleeves done as fast as possible. I want my chest piece done as fast as possible. That's instant gratification. They want it now, now. Not tomorrow, not I need to make an appointment. They
Oh,
want it now.
I gotta go clean vato. We're gonna call it a day because the ref has gotta go finish his cooking.
Yep.
I'm glad that we caught up, homie.
Sounds
You
good.
guys
Yeah. Good. Yeah, it's
say
always
hi
nice.
to Rudy. Check him out on his Instagram. You still got your Instagram?
Yeah, I still got my
We're
Instagram.
gonna
It's
post it,
yeah,
and then
what is my Instagram?
and then we'll I'll figure it out, cabron. I don't even. I told you I'm terrible at names and everything.
Yeah. My Instagram is at Rudy underscore Palominos.
Okay, and then
Yeah,
we got
easy
the editing
peasy,
stuff. We'll do that. But other than
easy
that,
peasy.
nice catching up with you, homie.
Yeah, same here,
You
bro.
know. And now a word from our sponsors. Happy clients, better sessions. The Chariot Tattoo Chair from StingrayTattoo.net keeps every tattoo comfortable from first line to final detail.
Yes, designed for artists, loved by clients, the Chariot Tattoo Chair makes every session smoother, easier, and more professional.
I concur, Vato.